Oh, hey! You may have noticed that there's been a bit of an update around here, but this video is still in the old style. That's because we recorded these a really long time ago, and it just didn't make sense for me to change it. So for this series, we'll stick with what we got through the end. Thanks! So this is the pilot episode. It is like a version of like the first episode, you know, before it's real. So like
zombies, right? That was the first episode. Maple wants to
No,
be a zombie. Oh no,
yeah.
right.
So
Okay.
like it's like that but different.
Okay.
And weird.
Summer break. Time for leisure.
Ha!
They sent us up north to
Good
Gravity
use of the,
Falls Park.
gorillas.
They played Uncle Stan at his museum
Song.
of mystery.
What do you mean?
Since
That's
then,
gorillas.
something unbelievable happens
Yeah.
pretty much every day.
Yeah.
Like that
It's the
fishing trip.
pure gorilla song.
Sounds very casual.
The
Yeah.
whole telekinesis incident.
Is that just
2
some
days ago.
general Maple telekinesis?
Yeah. You ever just lift a chair?
We're sleeping!
Kids!
We're dead!
Dylan and Rowena! Dipper.
Mabel.
Getting closer though.
I guess I'm just irresistible.
A lot of these jokes made it into the final cut.
Yeah.
Like the time she fell for the guy on the $10 bill.
Yeah, that
Or
made
her
it.
crush on the mattress prince.
That was
Come
Hamilton.
on, come on!
I've been in the mystery business since you were in diapers. Don't you wear diapers? Please, please. They're called grampers.
To enjoy some light.
I like how some of these are just, book.
Yeah,
Known for their
or like
open wounds
can
and
of
poor
bean.
motor skills,
Yeah.
these creatures
Just
are often
Photoshop
mistaken for
clipped in
teenagers.
JPEGs.
Beware the nefarious.
Oh, this is what the book originally looked like?
Yeah, Dr. Crackpot's Book of the Damned.
Well, okay. Bambi.
You say something?
Yeah, it's just real songs.
Is this also like a
Yeah.
real song?
Yes.
Like, all these sound very generic and like stock to me.
Yeah, but they're real songs.
Norman is not what he seems.
I like the final version of the book a lot more. Did they ever explain why you had fake hands even though he was made of gnome?
Like, gnomes have tiny hands.
Yeah.
Wouldn't there be a dude in the sleeve?
Like, but he would have tiny
He
hands.
had a little bit of muscle in there.
Yeah, and that's the gnomes.
I'm sorry, I always forget your name. Schmerbulok.
Yeah, that didn't change.
Nebula.
Like this was never intended to be aired, so I guess like you could just use whatever music.
Yeah, just whatever it could.
I mean, it's proof of concept.
Proved the concept pretty well.
Lose your bracelet.
A lot of things are similar.
Yeah, because the jokes work.
Yeah.
Like, got that true combo in.
Yeah.
Enough!
There he is. Justin Roiland.
Wait, this didn't happen.
Riddle me!
What? Is a ghost's favorite ice cream flavor?
Booberry?
Now time to find the statues in real life.
Yeah.
All in all, it was the least weird day of summer.
What an ending!
Two-frame pterodactyl.
What an ending!
Yeah, I mean that was the pilot.
Yeah, okay. Like, a lot of the stuff stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah, because
art style was different. Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, it looks.
Uncle Stan was way uglier.
Yeah, they were a lot, like, they were a lot taller and thinner.
Y'all ever
Yeah.
seen fish hooks? Because it looks a lot like that.
Yeah, that makes sense actually
Because
because
he did
Alex
work on
Hirsch
it,
worked
yeah.
on that show. Yeah,
I've never heard of it.
You can show him a still image of like fish
whatever.
hooks. And
I mean, sure. Yeah, it was just another Disney show.
yeah,
I've seen enough. Yeah, I
it
know
was.
what you mean.
Yeah, it was a predecessor. It had nothing to do with Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it came before.
Yeah, and Alex Hirsch did work on it. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. He had just, like, I never understand these pilots, like, I mean, I guess, like, when they get voice actors for that stuff, like, do they just like call the voice actors directly and just ask like, hey, do you want to do like a 5-minute thing and like.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. There are agents and stuff who do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just know a guy. You can be like, hey, voice a thing for me,
that's
please.
true.
Yeah, I guess.
plus,
Can you do something? Can you do a test thing for me?
Not a lot of reasons to say no to someone you trust. It's either going to go well and you can like put it on a voice reel and like maybe get famous for a part, or it's just going to be a whatever.
Yeah. It only gets shown to like 5 people in an executive room.
Yeah. And they're also the art style. They did use lots of like realistic photos of stuff.
Yeah.
Which kind of happened in the finale, like the textures.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, but in that case, it's meant to be chaotic and weird and unnatural.
They downloaded one mod and it was HD carpets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
HD carpet.
And also, I remember, Mabel's Meow Wow shirt was in the real episode.
Yeah.
And it was also in the finale, like, the cat judge, their stand said Meow Wow on it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I didn't register at the time, but
Yeah.
Like, a ton of other stuff made it through, too. Like, almost the entirety of, like, the gnomes chase scene before they would have formed up as a giant in the actual episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, her, like, I guess I'm irresistible and pushing over the beans, like...
Yeah. Like the main things though are the Gnome King.
Yeah.
And
voiced by Justin Roiland,
Yeah, of
of all
course.
people.
Yeah.
Of course,
Like
yeah.
Of course.
like, and then just the resolution.
Yeah.
When they get the reins.
They're dead!
What a snappy ending.
I love it.
I did like one thing that never made it into the series. Like I did like the joke where that he's Dipper finds the joke and he's he asks everyone for answers and then flips it over and there's nothing on it.
Yeah.
That's a bad omen. I like that.
That's a bad omen.
Yeah, well, and the whole popsicle stick setup in the first place. Like
the real London Bridge, it's indestructible.
Oh, you kids want to eat 200 Fizzy Pops?
Yeah. Immediate characterization.
And a lot of the stuff that was the same, I think they used the exact same voice clips in the real episode.
Yeah, it felt very similar. Like maybe they redid some stuff,
Which is interesting. Well, I don't actually know how any of it works, of course, but I assume the way they would do it is when they knew they're doing a different version of the same episode, they probably had their voice actors re-record the lines, but then they would choose whichever one sounded better. I don't know.
It's hard to tell because all the sound feels off because it's not as a refined of a product.
Yeah,
it sounds quiet and kind of. It sounds like a bunch of people talking in a room.
Yeah,
with some music slapped on.
Yeah, it definitely was raw.
Yeah, and also I was going to mention this in the finale, but I forgot about it, and I was reminded of because of Justin Roiland,
Mm-hmm.
that one of Bill's friends who had 8 balls for eyes. That guy appeared in a Rick and Morty episode in the background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it was. Remember the Rick and Morty episode where they were there were those machines that could suck away their negative energy, and then then their negative energy turned into evil versions of them.
Oh yeah, that.
And there was a whole world of green negative energy sludge.
Mm-hmm.
In the background there was the 8-ball guy.
Okay.
And also Bill Cipher appeared on a computer screen once. They're they throw in references.
Yeah. Okay. Fun.
Yep.
That's a good reward for that puzzle thing.
Yeah.
Doing that hellish puzzle, yeah.
And also one other thing that I wanted to mention, and never had a good time for it. You know what? I'll save it for the next thing.
There's more.
There's so much
Yes,
more.
there is more.
Okay.